Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the 2025 mid-year freakout tag. I'm gonna try really hard not to have to edit this, so let's get going. There are 15 questions. I'm gonna like rapid fire. Actually, I have most of them planned. But number one, best book you've read so far in 2025. Besides rereads, I have read 99 books this year. That counts rereads and things like that. But not counting rereads, I have 11 5 stars. So we could be doing better. But my favorite book of the year so far is The Godparent Trap by Rachel Van Dyken. This is Colby and Rip's like love story. They hate each other, but her best friend and his sister are the same person, and she and her husband die in this accident, and they leave both of their kids with Rip and Kobe. And oh my god, it's like so snarky, and the banter in here is top tier, and I just really felt the dislike and disdain for each other. And then it was like they slowly started to fall in love because they were both like, their lives completely changed. Their best friends, their sibling just died, and now they have to take care of their children, the children, and both of them didn't want kids. They just wanted to be the cool uncle, the cool aunt, and things like that. They weren't ready for children, but it was kind of forced upon them, and it was just so good. It had me laughing hysterically on one page and then sobbing my eyes out in the next page. Okay, best sequel you've read in 2025. So here's the thing, I don't read a lot of sequels, and honestly, if I was being 100% with you, it would be Mockingjay by Susan Collins, but I try not to include rereads. So for that reason, I have picked The Player Next Door and The Hustler Next Door by K.A. Tucker. I guess I'm counting The Hustler Next Door as my favorite sequel, but here's the thing. The Player Next Door is the first in the series, and it's much better than its follow-up. This was a 5 star. This was like a 3.5. It wasn't a bad follow-up. It's just there was something hot and spicy about The Player Next Door, and The Hustler Next Door, I just didn't completely buy the relationship, but I still recommend them both. Okay, number 3, new release you haven't read yet but want to. I have 2 for this one. I have All the Men I've Loved Again by Christine Pride. This is a second chance romance. I don't really know a whole lot about it. It was sent to me by the publisher, so thank you for sending this my way. Now I just need to get on to reading it. And then also, this one was sent to me by the publisher as well. I think this one I won on Goodreads. This one is Compassion in the Court by Frank Caprio. Anyways, he was the judge for Providence. There's some kind of YouTube channel with him. He's amazing. He served on the bench for 40 years, maybe longer than that, from 1985 to 2023. So he was on the bench for very long time. But then he got sick and he stepped down. But this is some of his stories, and I just like, I love this judge so much. Never met him, but he rules based on compassion and love for people, and I just love that. Then, most anticipated release for the second half of the year. I am going with Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. It's adult thriller. It's Holly Jackson's adult debut. It's a thriller. It's about this woman that dies, and then somehow she gets reset a week to try and stop her murder or figure out why she was murdered. I'm not entirely sure. I just know it's Holly Jackson, and I loved her young adult series, and I don't like young adult books, so I'm gonna give that one a shot. Then biggest disappointment. I'm so sorry. I love you, Abby, but Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez, I still ended up giving it like 3 stars. It was fine. But here's the thing, Abby is like 5-star auto by author for me. So yes, this was a 3-star. Yeah, it was perfectly fine. But it's the biggest disappointment on that I've read this year because I had such high hopes for it. And it flopped for me. Biggest surprise. Any dark romance novel that I've read this year, but especially Where's Molly by H.D. Carlton. Oh my God. This is Molly. She's been missing, and the things that happen to her are sickening. They're vile, and she's out for revenge. And I love Molly. I love her. Just like dark romance, check the trigger warnings. But biggest surprise by far. Thought I was gonna hate all the dark romance stuff, but now I'm very proud of myself because I've actually started reading dark romance. Some of them are flops, some of them are good. Favorite new author. I'm cheating because I read The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker a while ago, but this year has been the K.A. Tucker year. There's The Player Next Door, The Hustler Next Door. This was 5. This was like a 3.5. Then Until It Fades by K.A. Tucker, 5-star. Love this. This might be my favorite K.A. Tucker so far. He Will Be My Roan. This is like a 3.5. It was fine. And Say You Still Love Me. This is like a 4. So I enjoy everything I've read from K.A. Tucker to an extent, but honestly, I don't know. I'm just loving everything K.A. Tucker, so there's that. Then, newest fictional crush. Oh, did I not think of one? Well, here's the thing. I don't really get fictional crushes, really. But if I had to, then I would say Shane Beckett, Scrumptious, or Rip, because oh my God, Rip, it's gotta be Rip, okay? Rip, he's so amazing, and like both Rip and Kobe, like turn their entire life upside down so that they can be there for those kids. But Rip is so protective and so just sweet, and oh my God, it's got to be one of these, but honestly it's just Rip. Rip has ripped my heart. Ha ha ha. See what I did there? Newest favorite character. So Kobe, she is the amazing best friend that like I love her. And she's like really quirky and disorganized and reminds me a lot of myself, if I'm being honest. Molly is just a badass. What else do I say? And I really like her. Her name is Catherine. Catherine, because she is so humble and so like, she's a great single parent, and I didn't know that I would like that. But oh, she's so humble, and so she just wants the simple life. But she's just so genuine, and I loved her. Okay, then there's Book That Made You Cry. I've only had 2 books make me cry this year, so I'm gonna go with The Godparent Trap by Rachel Van Dyken. This is perfect. It makes me laugh, made me cry, makes me I don't even know what that other book was that I'm claiming made me cry, but if I remember, I'll put it up there. Then there's a book that made you happy. A book that made me happy. Kiss My Cupcake by Helena Hunting. So adorable. She's also amazing. Her name is Blair. And she opens a bakery. And it's within the first like year of her bakery being open when this guy, Ronan, such a freaking cutie, if I'm being honest about Ronan too. But he opens a axe throwing bar right next door, and they're like competing, and it's kind of like a foodish romance, but the competition is really the thing that sets their romance on fire. Oh, that one just gave me all the butterflies. It was great. Favorite book to film adaptation that you've seen this year? I haven't seen a lot, but Night Bitch by Rachel Yonder. I watched the movie, loved the movie, then I read the book, and usually I don't think you should do that, but in this case it worked because I was not gonna read that book. But that movie, so good. Then, most beautiful book you bought this year or received? I picked one that I received and one that I bought, but I'll show you the one I bought first. So there's Summer in the City by Alex Alster. Look at the diamonds and the hearts. And then there's a map, which is just awesome, and some sunglasses. That one's pretty, and I bought it. But this one's gotta be the winner. Like, look at those sprayed edges. This is A 40-Year Kiss by Nicholas Butler, and the reason I picked both was because this one was sent to me, so I picked the prettiest that was sent to me and the prettiest that I bought. Then, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? Well, I mean all of them, but if you really want me to name a few, I want to finish my K.A. Tucker read-along. I have Fate of Wrath and Ruin. I have Be the Girl. I have Keep Her Safe by K.A. Tucker. I have The Perfect Ruin by Serona Williams. And Foe by Anne Reid. I'm so excited for this one. Not Your Average Hot Guy by Gwenda Bond. Frigid and whatever, Scorched by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Battle Royale. I was supposed to read that a couple months ago. Sorry, Mom. Fight for It and Fight for Her by Lauren Green. Breathers by S.G. Brown. And If You Hate Me by Helena Hunting, to name a few. But I really have been working hard to get my physical TBR down below 50. I'm at 78 right now, so I'm almost there. And favorite video you've made so far this year? Actually, my 2 favorite videos that I made this year haven't really gotten many views, but I'm super proud of them. The first one that I think is actually my most favorite is my dark romance reading vlog, because I put myself way outside of my comfort zone, way outside of the box that I put myself in with like romantic comedies and thrillers, and tried a new subgenre of romance, and I actually enjoyed it. Did I like the books that I read in that video? Probably not, but it got me outside of my shell and got me willing to try different books. So that is my mid-year freakout time video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here.